Hi ladies, I'm Lexi. I've been in Girl Scouts since I was in kindergarten, and I had just recently bridged into an adult, so I've actually aged out of the levels of Girl Scouts, but I'm eligible to become a volunteer now. And today I'll be speaking to you about my favorite traditions in Girl Scouts. I know you guys only said one, but I've been in Girl Scouts for so long, it was just so hard to choose one tradition that I really loved. So I chose three things that really stood out to me. This is my last vest that I earned, all the badges and everything, which I had a couple of years to collect all of them. I was in Troop 2861, as you can see here. My mom, Holly Glick, was the leader. And she still continues to lead one of our girls today who will be bridging into an adult, I believe, this year. All right, and without further ado, my top three traditions and my favorite parts of Girl Scouts that I can really write in here. So the first thing on my list is the bronze, silver, and gold awards. So as a junior, you'll earn your bronze award if you haven't already. Cadets will earn their silver award if they choose to. And seniors and ambassadors, because it's such a big project, they also have the option to go for their gold award. I actually went for my gold award, but I'll get into that at the end of what I have in my little bullet points. First, Gold Award is the equivalent of an Eagle Scout Award, which I'm sure you know, and even without knowing what an Eagle Scout Award is, come on, we've got this. It's the equivalent to that, which you might know as a very high honor. I believe that Gold Awards are a lot more demanding than Eagle Scout projects are actually, with the amount of community service that you need and everything that is involved with the Gold Award. We're able to get limited help, whereas in Eagle Scout Awards, Eagle Scout projects get a little bit more help. But even without that recognition, these projects are very rewarding, and you learn so much. I would not have learned about half the things that I learned double what I knew already about my Gold Award project. After I finished researching and after I finished my project. And it also looks really good on your resume, which I know you're probably not thinking of right now, but a lot of colleges give some scholarships to girls that have completed their Gold Awards because it is seen as such a high honor. It shows that you're hardworking, it shows that you're well-rounded, and it shows that you know a lot and you care about your community, which is very important, especially as a Girl Scout. That's one of the best qualities to have as a Girl Scout, is caring about your community. So with my projects, my bronze award, I worked with my Girl Scout troop to create dog toys for a shelter. So we created dog toys out of, I believe it was old t-shirts and old but washed socks, maybe some new socks in there that parents decided to donate. And we handed them to the shelter dogs. We got to visit the shelter, pet a lot of puppies and kittens. So I think that was very rewarding in itself. Don't mind my cold. For my silver award, I had created a video on autism awareness. I felt that there was a little bit of lacking in the middle school, actually. So I created a video, and I don't think they present it anymore, but I created a video that I wanted them to play during Autism Awareness Month, the first day of Autism Awareness Month, which I don't know why I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. I believe it's April, but I'm not completely sure right now. So I did that. I created a video. I had to create a script. I had to do my research, obviously, and I had to put in a lot of community service hours. And for my Gold Award, I went around a lot, and I wasn't completely sure. I thought I was going to make a shadow box showing all the Gold Award recipients of Hop Hog, and displaying that in the high school. But then I realized I'm not very handy, I'm not very crafty like that. So I decided to do something else with mental health, but I couldn't quite decide until eventually I decided on creating a website called Every Mind Matters. It has a lot of information about different mental illnesses, how to help someone with mental illness, and just a lot of hotline numbers, which are numbers that you can call if you need help or you know someone that really needs help. And it took me a while, and I definitely was not very motivated for a bit. But in the end, it's probably the most rewarding thing that I've done in my whole Girl Scout career. And I highly, highly recommend completing your Gold Award. It's really great. It really is. I know that even if I don't help the whole world, I might be able to help just one person, and knowing that is really what matters to me. On to my next favorite tradition, which I'm sure you've all heard about at this point, are swaps. And if you don't know what SWAP stands for, it stands for Special Whatchamacallits Affectionately Pinned Somewhere. Yes, that's what it is. Had to rethink that. So they're usually handmade, and they're very special. I know that we've made a campfire one in our troop for, I think it was our S'mores Songs and Swaps event that we had going on for a little bit. We created that, and we handed them to the girls and maybe swapped if they had another swap for us. They're usually creative and small. When we went to Rocking Horse Ranch as one of our trips, we brought some swaps. I think we went to an event another time where we had seen other Girl Scouts from a bunch of different places, and we just kept swapping our pins, so everyone got a new pin, and that was very fun. And for the etiquette of swaps, I feel like a bunch of troops don't talk about the etiquette, so maybe you guys can educate another troop on the etiquette of swaps. So the first big thing is never refuse a swap. You might look at someone's swap and go, oh, that's a little bit interesting, but you still gotta take it. That's just how it goes. And you always swap face to face. You have to look them in the eye and say, all right, here's your swap, and then you take your swap. That's how that works. And for safety reasons, don't use glass or sharp objects for your swaps, just in case it breaks. Someone can cut themselves. And avoid using food unless individually wrapped. I feel like our troop has kind of gone along the lines of just not using food at all because some people might have allergies or whatnot. And the last thing I want to talk about is camping. I had a love-hate relationship with camping for a while, until I realized all the benefits that it had taught me, such as making a fire, setting up tents, and just being with the troop. I felt like camping was a great way for our troop to bond and learn a lot of different things. We learned a lot of new songs with other troops that may have been involved. And honestly, one of my favorite camping trips was going to West Point. And if you don't know what West Point is, it's like a military kind of school. And what it was that only Boy Scouts went for a while. And then we, as a Girl Scout troop, went in and we kicked those boys' butts at all those things, like the obstacle courses. Oh my God, we were blazing on fire. We didn't even tell them, we showed them that we were capable of doing what they could do and more. West Point was definitely a highlight. Our first year was very fun. Our troop took a younger troop with us. The second time was not as fun. We were in a very big downpour, so we had to leave. We slept over and then we left the next morning. But it was still so much fun. Like, we still laugh about it and the car ride and how the keys were locked in the truck. So that's fun. And we also earned bronze. That was the thing at West Point where they had said, like, they had asked us questions and we had to answer the questions. And if we got them right, we got a bronze. It's different than the bronze award. This is the bronze award, silver, and I'm waiting on my gold pin. But yeah, so those are my favorite traditions. Thank you so much for letting me talk on this. I really miss Girl Scouts. As much as I might say that I don't. But I hope you girls have an awesome rest of your year. And if you need anything else, I'm very happy to help you guys. Bye.